Very good afternoon to all present here, all the members who have joined for us for the fourth day MCA user awareness session in these 5 days awareness session series on the annual filing, specifically being organized from Ministry of Corporate Affairs and ICS to resolve the issues of the stakeholders so that's to have a smooth annual filing season for all the professionals. We have with us Ankit and Yash from the LTI team to deliberate on the queries that we have received from the members one by one, along with the other common issues. So now, with this welcome, I would like to ask Ankit to kindly forward the session with the resolution of the queries, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. What are the common issues we have already discussed in the last 2 or 3 days sessions? Uh, Today's we have received whatever the queries we have received, so majority are related to the because yesterday evening site is not working, so majority of the queries are related to the site working. So in this case, we are requested users to first they have to use private window and incognito mode and please prepare the offline forms because it is last due date is coming and due to peak filing there may be some downtime in this website, so please prepare offline filing. If you are offline filing you can prepare your forms easily. And now I'm sharing the what are the issue we have received from the ICSI. The first issue is that when user click on the edit button in AOC forward, SRN of the auditor is getting vanished. So in this case, we are requested to use private window plus, or if you are using Chrome, you can use the incognito mode. If still the issue is facing, you can raise the ticket. We will give resolution over the ticket. Next question is related to the MGT server. As they are giving details in DDMMYY format, and it is taking as MMDDYY. So in this case, we are requesting to user please check the system date also. If the system data format is MMDDYY, it will auto considered. Your system date format should also be DDMMYY. Next question is regarding to AUC for offline utility. As per the saying that the field CAG is automatically selected now. We are investigating this issue, and if anything find, we will okay, correct that. But it is as the due date is coming, we are requesting user to they can proceed after selecting no or and not applicable.
Next question is with respect to resignation of director during the year. So basically, in this field, you have to provide the directors who are associated with the company as on the end of financial year. So let's suppose if any director is not associated with the end of financial year, so this form will not accept that field. So you have to provide the details of the director who is associated with the company as on the end of the financial year. So next question is with respect to principal business activities of the company. So for that, we have provided the annexure A in the instruction kit for both MGT and MGT 7 and 7A. So please kindly refer the same. Next question is with respect to technical issue in MGT 7 or 7A. So we have already addressed, so that please use the incognito mode or private window and try to file the form.
Next question is regarding to CSR. If the CSR liability arises company for the first time, then how do I mention the project ID in CSR2 form? In the yesterday session, we have also informed that if you are filing for the first financial years, then you have to CSR ID not to be given. It will be auto generated in the field 7B. Next is issue we are already from that website. You are saying the website is slow. when we try to fill the data, it will reload it. So again, I'm requesting you to please prefer the offline forms and use private window and incognito mode. If still you are facing error, you can raise the ticket. We will resolve of course the error. Next query is that how to retrieve the already submitted form. So if you have submitted any forms, you can retrieve by login from the company ID and my application history. You can see whatever the form you submitted for on behalf of the companies. All whether this form filled in the V2 also, it will be also appear there. Uh, Regarding the next issue, share capital raised during the table, the form is not allowed to mention the amount of premium. We are analyzing the issue and we will get back to the user over the and respond to over the ticket. Next issue is regarding the when user is filing the UC for XBRL. We have already discussed this ticket at the yesterday session that user user is getting error while validating the XML that its average profit is calculating on the basis of 3 years while it is completed 2 years only in corporation. We have already identified issue and we are fixing this issue, which may took some days. Meanwhile, we are requesting users because actual data of CSR is capturing from the CSR2. As the taxonomy is old, still the CSR detail is coming in the XBRL. So he can give detail as per the average of 3 years and provide explanations and give correct detail in the CSR2. Or he can wait for some days. We will fix the issue.
Next question is with respect to paid up share capital and authorized capital was different. So basically, it does not happen on a daily basis or usually. So please share the effort ticket so that we can analyze further like what is the actual paid up capital and authorized capital of the company. Question number 14 is with respect to company don't have PAN of the shareholders. So basically, it is a mandatory field if you are using the validation sheet. So kindly provide the PAN of the shareholder, or if you don't have any PAN of the shareholder, so please provide the other registration number. And if you don't have any other registration number, you can use the without validation sheet. So, and you can provide the same into that option. Next question is also repeated one. Question number 16 is with respect to MGT7 is so user have provided the ticket number which is of different which belongs to Spice Plus. So I'm requesting the user to please share the correct ticket number.
Again, next ticket related to the CSR2, user is saying that when they clicked on the upload button, it directed to CSR2 and the form get blanks. I'm requesting user to, it may be user specific issue. Please share the FO ticket with the error message and the field reference in which is uploading the data. We will give resolution over the ticket. Next, in the next query, the user side, while filing the AC4, he's mistakenly select the option whether the company is a subsidy company or not is as no, while there is a subsidy, while it is a subsidy company. So if you made uh, any little mistake in the form and you want to make any changes, you have to contact the concerned ROCs to mark the form defective. Next, unable to download the PDF form. MC site is not loading the unable to login. The exact issue what he is facing the downloading is not given. However, if you are facing any issue the downloading, like you have click on the download and the PDF is not downloaded properly, it is corrupted. So in these scenarios, we are requesting you to please click on the edit button and resubmit the form. Once you resubmit the form, will download it again. You can, There is next issue regarding the DR3 KYC, where the user are saying that they have done the KYC, but still it is reflecting as deactivated. We have already identified these issues, and this is under fix. Once it is fixed, we will respond to the users over the ticket. Next question is regarding to the edit scenarios. User saying that when they click on the edit and they have to give any data, it will take too much times. This functionality edit scenario is same across all V3 forms. If you want to correct any data, you have to click on the edit, and whatever the informations you want to correct, you can correct, and you can click on the submit. The next question is regarding the same while editing and uploading the MC continuous display error page and error occurred. In this scenario, we are requesting user to use the private window and incognito window mode in the Chrome. Next issue is same, in which we are requested user to use the private window and incognito mode. Next question is edit 3 form while uploading the DSC verification failed is shown, and due to which form AOC4 shown the previous auditor. In this, we are not clarified whether he is facing the issue in AOC4 or ADT3. We request user to provide correct information over the ticket, and we will resolve the issue. In that next query is that their balance sheet have a round off in lakh and thousand. How figure to be put in the MGT7 without rounding off? So it is MCA requirement, and the value given in the AOC4 as well as MGT7 should be actual number, not round off number. And if you have round off figure in the balance sheet, you can give the exact value, exact values. In the next question, it is regarding to CHG8. The question is not clear. We request user to provide clear questions and raise the ticket. Whatever the error he is facing, attach the screenshot of the error. We will share our response. In the next question, user is saying that while he's filing, while making the user ID, he's getting that user ID is already registered. He has raised the ticket, and we have provided over the ticket the user ID. So if you are facing any such type of similar issue, you can raise the ticket. We will provide the user ID to you. Next question is the turnover the company and capital is given. Now during the filing of MGT7, error related to please file MGT7A. First of all, we have to inform that as per the revised limit, you have to file the MGT7 and 7A. If your turnover is greater than 100 crores or paid is increased, first you have to file AOC4. On the face of AOC4, your small company tag will be updated. And if a company user is still receiving the error, they can raise the FO ticket. We will analyze and respond. Next issue is related to MGT7A. We will analyze this issue and we'll get back to user over that gave response to the over the ticket.
Moving to the next question. So next question is basically related to the list of shareholders is not available in entity 7. So basically it is already mentioned in the FAQs that the portal only accept a large Excel file which you are uploading. Okay. So on the backend, MCA is downloading the data. So basically It is not available in the PDF version. Only the reference point is given in the PDF form. Next question is with respect to change of status of the company from private to public or vice versa. So if during the year your status gets changed from private to public or public to private, then in such a case, as on the end of the financial year, firstly you have to check the status of the company. Then in the field 5th A, it is already pre-filled. So you can change the class of the company as on the financial year ended. And after that, please file the form accordingly. Next one is also the same question.
Next question is related to the creating or login. This issue we have also discussed in the yesterday session. User is saying that when they are creating the professional login, professional staff login, they are getting error because their name is not matching as per the PAN. So in this first yesterday session, I have also informed that when you are creating the professional staff member login, you have to give the details of the staff member, PAN number and name, not the PAN number or name of the professional members. If you are creating the professional members and name is not matching with PAN and as per the membership, then you have to update your names in the PAN. Next question is related to the how much additional fee will be levied after the 31st. So after the 31st till 31st, additional fees whatever it will be waived off. But after 31st, if you are filing, it will be 100 rupees per day from the due date. So if your due date is your AGM is on 30th September and your due date is 30th October, 29th October for the AOC4, then it will calculate 100 rupees per day from the 29th October, not 31st December. Similarly, for the MGT7, if MGT7 due date is in November, so it will calculate from the November, not from the 31st December. Next question is related to the EOC2. Usually say that two small companies have done sale purchase agreement during 24-25 in the ordinary course, whether they have to mention this. So section 188 provide the clarity that which transaction are required to be reported in EOC2. If such transaction are entered between two related party and this transaction is material in nature, then it is only required to be reported in the EOC2. Next question is regarding the technical glitches. We are requesting user to please file the form within the timelines. And whatever the if you are facing any technical glitches, please prefer to offline form and use incognito window and private window. Next, some questions are related to the same where user are facing the technical glitches, which I have already informed. Next question is that can we upload the form and make the payment after 31st? Yes. If you upload form on 31st, then you can make the payment within 7 days, and no additional fee will be levied. But if you upload the form after the 31st, then the additional fee will be levied. And if you upload the form on 31st and did not make the payment within 7 days, the form will be auto cancelled.
Moving to the next question. So next question is with respect to MGT7, in which question is related to change in share capital during the year. So basically, in such scenario, you can provide the details and increase in the during the year and demat in field other specify form. And after that, provide the details of physical into the decrease during the year form so that it will validate the same.
Next question is related to AOC for XBRL. User is saying that it throw an error and through the XBRL validation failed. So I'm requesting users to use the latest XML file which they have validated. Once they have validated the file, if they have generated new XML file, it may be throw an error. So I'm requesting user to first use the latest validate file. If still error exists, you can raise the ticket. We will give response over the ticket. Next question in user is saying that in AOC for NBFC CFS, name is not reflected, and they raise the CRF. Then they have given the reference. They have not unable to file MGT7 ADT1. Uh, what are the clear issue they are facing? It is not mentioned properly. So I'm requesting you to provide a clear description of the issue, in which forms they are facing problem, and exactly what issue they are facing. Next question is related to RP related party transactions. This transaction usually is saying that in the nature of relation contract, the transaction entered by him is not appearing. In this, I want to clarify that in first nature of relationship, you have to enter manually, but at the relationship with the related party, in nature of contract, only the 7 transactions which are mentioned in the section 188 will be appear in the drop down. If you have any transaction in among these, you can select this transaction only. If you have any other transactions which are not covered, you cannot report in the AOC2. Next question is the technical, which we have already informed. The site is not working, we already informed. Next question is related to NPCS code activity. So you can find the NPCS code from the NPCS website. And the next way is mandatory to mention the PAN number of shareholder. This question already informed. Next question is related to the whether shifting of from V2 to V3, many company directors category changed from promoter to independent director. So how to rectify this? So please set the SRN of the in this case, you can raise the CRF. And they have said that they have already filed the CRS. So please share the SRN number with us, or we will check and will respond to you. Next question related to 186. They are saying that they are getting error in the field of SRN. So I'm requesting user to first check whether there is any space in the SRN field. If not, they can raise the ticket. We will analyze. We will respond to the user. Next question: how much edit I can do? There is no restrictions with the how much edit user can do. Another thing, it is getting corrupted. So I'm in this case again requested user to use the private window, and if download mode, if you download the form, it is getting corrupted. You can click on the edit button and resubmit the form. It will be downloaded. Site not working. We have already responded. Next question is regarding the within how many times the form will be cancelled. So once you generate the SRN number, the form will be auto cancelled within the 15 days if it's not submitted and payment is made. Next question is the access spent is not getting pre-filled and edit option is not available. However, this access spent is always pre-filled and non-editable in nature. And if earlier we have an issue in this field, this issue is fixed. If still you are facing the issue, please raise the ticket. We will provide the resolutions. Next question regarding the in case the NDS applicable, whether it is mandated to file the balance sheet in XBRL. If you read the XBRL applicability rules, it is clearly mentioned that if companies preparing the balance sheet on the NDAs, then they have required to file the form AUC4 in XBRL. However, if the company is NBFC, it is exempted from the XBRL applicabilities and they can file AUC for NBFC NDAs. Next question regarding the technical glitches, which we have already informed. Next is same. In the next question, user is saying that he is facing error in uploading the e-director report. So what is the exact error he is facing? Please provide the complete description and screenshot of the error.
Next question is with respect to entity 7. So before I already discussed that you have to provide the list of shareholders, all the list of shareholders in the validation sheet. So if you don't have any details of the shareholder, then you can refer the without validation sheet.
In the next question, user is saying that when they clicked on the AOC2, there is a technical error. Please type sometime. So I'm again the ticket ticket already provided. We are analyzing that issue, and we will provide the resolution over the ticket. Next question: need solution of AC4 filed and registered with error, wrong attachments. So if you, I already informed that if you make any clerical mistake in the form or made any wrong attachment, you have to contact the concerned ROCs to mark the form defective and file the fresh form. And when you are filing the fresh form, the addition will be calculated accordingly. Next question is we have already answered. How to file the revised 7 MGT 7? Yes.
So for this, if you want to file the revised MGT 7, then there is a one condition. So condition is that the revised filing is allowed for the same financial only. And if the original filing was submitted with the radio button marked as no in AGM held, then in such scenario, you can file the form revised MGT 7. But if you have selected yes in the AGM held, then in such cases, you have to mark the form as defective. So for that, you have to move to the concerned ROC and firstly mark the form as defective and then after file the fresh form again.
Next question is the same regarding the technical glitches. We have again requested user to prepare the offline form because in the downtime you can also make the form, prepare the Excel form, and the wrong PDF format. It is whatever the exact issue they are facing in the PDF format. Please raise the ticket. We will respond. Again, the user is saying that some error is coming. Please, I'm requesting you to use private window and ignore mode and raise the ticket. We will give response. Next three issues regarding the technical issues in the website. We have already response. Next issue is related to the AOC2. User is asking the number of times which are material transaction not on arm length basis. But if transaction is not material and also the arm length basis, then there is no field. In this, we have to inform that the section 188 clearly defines which transactions are reported to be in the AUC2. And whatever the fields are appearing in the AUC2, these are as per the requirement of section 188 only. Still, you want to disclose this transaction, which is not required to be reported as per section 188. You can provide the details in the AUC4 as optional attachments. Next question is related to the AUC4 and MGT7. User is saying that it's facing issue in logging, editing, and downloading. So I'm requesting user to provide the clear description. What is the exact issue he's facing in the editing, downloading the forms?
Moving to the next question. So next question is with respect to small company criteria. So as we all are aware about the recent amendment in the threshold limit of paid up capital and turnover. So on the basis of that, the the paid up capital and turnover to be decided as on the date of the filing of the form. Like if you're filing the form as on today, then accordingly your small company criteria will be defined.
Next issue regarding the error facing that DSC is not registered. A user account already exists with membership number. So please provide. They want to know the user account. So I'm already informed that if you forget your user account, user ID, and you can raise the ticket, and we will respond over the ticket, and we will share the what is the, your user ID. Next question is related to the CSR2. The user is saying that however the average net profit is negative. Since no CSR required to be for 24-25, but disclosure CSR applicability need to done. However, there in XBRL negative figure average is not allowed and throwing the error. I am requesting you to please raise the effort ticket and set the XML file. So we will investigate the issue in which field he is entering the negative value, and we will respond. Next issue is related to the same technical glitches in the website. We have informed the users already.
Next issue is with respect to HM extension date in entity 7. So if you're filling the date of entity as 7, if you are filling the date of extension in entity 7, then it is a editable field for both online and offline. So if you're facing any issue with respect to online form, then for a time being, you can refer the offline form. There it is not such issues there. Next question is with respect to website not working, hence need of us. So please, as of now, there is no extension after 31st. So please complete the filing within the due date. Question number 76 is with respect to FI details is not available. So basically, this is the MCA requirement. Please provide the details. And if you don't have any details, so please provide the details in without validation sheet. Or you can provide the any criteria there.
Next issue here is after submitting the AUC4 or MGT7 form, if turn amber and red, then even after editing and saving the form, after downloading the form, the change made in the form after it become amber and not reflected in the downloaded form. Whatever the issue, I think this may be user specific issue or some issue. Whatever the issue they are facing, I'm requesting you to please share the ticket with the screenshot of the error and clear description of the error what he is facing. In the next question, you are not provided the what is the exact issue he is facing in login and what are the exact error is coming. I'm requesting you to provide complete descriptions so we will provide the resolutions. Next question, we have already informed that if you are facing any technical glitches, to avoid this, please prepare the offline forms because once you have generated the Excel, you can fill the Excel in the downtime also. Next question is whether we have to report the details of loan, investment, guarantee, and security provided during the financial year in director reports. Yes, this is requirement of the section 134, which is saying that any transaction entered under section 186 to be reported in the director reports. Therefore, the same is to be given in the extract of board report.
Okay, so next question is when filing form MDT7 by online mode, we are not able to mention ISN of the company as the field is spaced. Okay, so this field you can mention the this ISN in the field only if a class of company is public or you have entered any value greater than 0 in field 1 to 10 increase during the year. So if your company is private or any other company, then in such scenario, this field is freeze. So in such cases, you can attach the clarification letter and provide the ISN in the attachment section. And if you're facing next issue with respect to PPD, so please share the FO ticket. We will provide you the documents, whatever we have. Next question is same. Next question is with respect to principal business activity section. So I have already told about the same that in NC 77A, at the last page of the instruction kit in Annexure A, it is already mentioned there. The entity form revision is can be done if the due date is filed wrongly by mistake. And if yes, may I know the procedure? So I have already said that if you have marked as yes, so you have to reach the concern ROC, and after that, file the form as defective. And once the form is defective, please file the fresh form again. That's it now.
Are we completed with these queries so that we can take up the queries which we have received during the webinar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So one of the major issue which I am receiving during the session also, sir, is that the site is not working, or it is very slow. And even in the incognito mode and after clearing all the network things and the cache and everything, the site is not allowing to have a filing of the form. So is there any timeline for this MCA website to work or something like that? Because stakeholders are having so much of problems due to this only. And during this session also, I have received numerous of queries. Just they're saying that even during this session also, they are trying to be on the MCA website for filing, but they're not able to do because the site is not working.
Yes, ma'am. The site yesterday evening it was at that site is not working, but it is working for the remaining times. So I already suggested to user to prefer the offline forms because as due date is coming and there is a high burden of the number of the form to be filed on the website. So they can prefer the offline forms, and once they have generated the offline form, they can fill the detail in the Excel without the interconnectivity of the MCA, whether it is working or not. So it will save their times and they can file it.
Okay. So now I would like to take specific queries. First question is that we are facing technical issues at the time of uploading XBRL forms. On clicking the upload button, the CSR2 is opening for editing. Have tried to cancel the SRN and prepare new form, but the errors still persist. Kindly guide.
The same issue is in this session we have already discussed. It may be a user-specific issues. We have not addressed this type of issues in any other case. So I'm requesting user to raise the effort ticket. We will analyze and we will respond to the user.
Okay. Regarding that CSR, we have one more common issue is that the CSR set off amount of the previous year is not pre-filled. So any timeline from till when we can resolve this issue, because we have received numerous of queries for this in yesterday's session also and in today's session also.
Uh, this issue is already fixed. Till from yesterday, user will not face should not face this issue. Earlier, it was a issue that while file in access master data, it is not getting prefilled any value, but it is fixed now.
Okay. Now the question is, if the company is not having any turnover for the financial year 24-25, should we have to enter zero in the principal business activities of the company? Or what we should enter, because it will not accept any negative value or something like that, and we cannot leave it blank also.
So, ma'am, we have faced this issue. So basically, if the company does not have any turnover in the field, then in such cases, they can enter the value as one in the number of business activities, and they can mention the value as zero in the turnover field. So we have fixed the issues in both MGT 7 and 7A.
Okay. Sir, another question is that the company is not a small company and required to file AOC for XBRL, and they have already filed the same in September. Now, when they're trying to file MGT 7, the pop-up is showing that the company is a small company because of the latest amendment in the small company definition. So, how to resolve this?
While filing the MGT 7 and 7A, we will analyze the small company tag based on the revised definitions. If as per the revised definitions, there is a paid up capital less than 10 crore or turnover is 100 crore, they will categorize as a small company and they have to file the MGT 7A.
But they've already filed the AOC for XBRL in September only. Do
Uh,
they need
it-
to cancel that AOC for
no, no.
XBRL and need to file it again?
No, they did not require to file the AOC for XBRL because XBRL applicability have a separate criteria. If now as per the revised limit of small companies, there are some companies which are falling under the category of small companies, but they are still required to file the XBRL. So XBRL have a separate criteria. It does not link with a small company category.
No, but MGT 7 or 7A will be decided upon the AOC 4 filing, right?
Yes.
So, but AOC 4 they've already filed in September.
And
And now they are filing MGT 7, so the system is popping up the error. Then
based on the
what is
I'm saying that based on the AUC4 data, whatever the data you have given in the AUC4, we will take out the paid up capital, what is the turnover of the company, and whether the company is a holding company and subsidiary companies. If any of the criteria is not matching the small company tag, then it will be capturing as the company status as per the revised definition is small company, and there is no need to revise the form AOC for XPL. You
accordingly, the stakeholder is trying to file MGT 7, but they can't. System is not allowing. So, means what is to be done
uh,
to file the MGT 7? No? This is the question that they are asking.
I'm requesting you to please raise the ticket. We will analyze if it mentioned anything in AOC for XBRL, whether the whether it's paid up to capital more than or turnover is more than, and there is a holding and subsidy company. Then still we will throwing him to file MGT 7. We will analyze.
Okay. So next is we have filed MGT 7 for one of our companies and form is approved, but we forget to fill the details of remuneration of directors in KMP. We tried to file the revised form, but they're not able to file the revised form. So kindly suggest the solution to rectify this.
So, ma'am, before I already tell that if they have mentioned the in actual annual filing form, if they have mentioned yes in the AGM section, then in such case they have to file the form. They have to reach out the concern ROC to mark the form as defective. After that, they can able to file the fresh form.
Okay. For offline form, we need to fill the web form. And they've tried in incognito mode for more than an hour, but director data is not getting loaded on entering the DIN details. And saving button is also not working. So any resolution to this?
In A form AOC4, when you're entering the DIN, you have to provide the designation. If designation is not you are not providing correct designation, you will face issue that invalid DIN. And for save button will be enabled when you click on the all informations which is required for this section. If still any issue is facing, please raise the ticket. We will resolve. And one issue we have already noticed in the UC for that there is a field in which we have to give the detail of the audited by the CAG. This field is optional, but in the UC for offline, user is mandated to give the select the yes, no, not applicable. Uh, After that, after that the save button is enabled. We are working on that. Till now, you can select no and not applicable. After that, the save button will be enabled.
Okay. Do the payment of MGT 7 and AOC 4 varies if we edited many times? For one of the private companies, for they have filled the form, the fees was 400, and for another company it was 600.
The fees is mostly decided based on the paid up capital of the company, and there's a criteria for some companies. It will be 300 to 600, um, based on the paid up capitals. For this, you can also refer the instruction kit. In instruction kit, we have mentioned the what is the how the field will be calculated.
Okay, next is if the directors who have signed the board report and financials have resigned before the annual filing and are no longer visible on the MCA, then in annual filing forms on the last signing page, we have to mention the DIN of the current directors only, or we can mention the DIN of the previous directors. We try to entering the DIN of the directors who have signed the financials and the board report, but it is throwing error that the DIN is not associated with the SIN of the company under the selected resignation.
Under the form certifying by the director, in all forms, it should be the present, only the present director can sign the uh, e-form on behalf of the company. So in the same extract of director report, in the last section, where director signature to be given, who will certify the form on behalf of the company. Only the present director can sign this form.
Okay. We have filed wrong AOC 4 without CARO, but CARO is applicable for the company. What is to be done now? Do we need to file the revised form again?
Uh, Revised form is not allowed. Revision of financial statement and board report can be done only with the approval of the NCLT as per section 130 and 131. And uh, if you have marked any information incorrect, and you can approach to the your concerned ROC and mark your form defective. Once the form will defective, then you can file the fresh form.
Okay. The status of the company has been changed from private limited to public limited on 4th June 2025, and the number of members as on 31st March 2025 is 2. The AGM of the company held on 25th September 2025. While preparing MGT 7, it is asking to show the number of members as 7. So, how to proceed with the filing of MGT 7 for such company?
So, ma'am, basically, there is a one field, 5th A. So, it is pre-filled on the basis of sin. It is pre-filled on the basis of current status of the sin. So, in such cases, it is an editable field. So, if as on the financial year ended, the status of the company is private or public, they can slide that field, and after that, they can proceed with the form. They will not get any error after that.
Okay. While submitting AOC 4, form is not able to upload, and when click on upload button, it goes to file CSR 2 filing screen.
Again, this is the same question we have given in the sessions, and we will analyze this issue whether this issue exists or not, because 2-3 queries are raised.
Okay. So I would request the team LTI to kindly resolve the issue that they've marked in today's session in earlier sessions also, so that the annual filing can go up and the professionals can have the compliances at the time at the end the due dates within the due dates. Also, I request the members to post their queries through the Google form link that we have circulated, and it will be circulated today as well. And we can take up with the LTI one by one each query to resolve such issues. And regarding that site maintenance, also, I request the team LTI to kindly work on the same so that the annual filings can go smooth for each and every stakeholder. So thank you members for joining with us on this fourth day of this user awareness session, and tomorrow we will meet again for the fifth day, 3 p.m. Thank you, LTIT.
Thank you, ma'am. We will take care of it. Thank you.
Thank you.